Hi there. Andriana is our new wine club manager. Hawes has left us and gone back over to Napa. He has been driving from St. Helena over to Dry Creek Valley, which is an hour each way. We're so disappointed to have lost him, but we're so excited about having Andriana with us. She's been in Dry Creek Valley for several years, and we've partnered with her over the years with driving traffic to Dry Creek Valley, and now she is with Tammy and me here at Amista. So we're thrilled to have her.
I'm very happy to be here.
So
I'll be staying at H2 in July and
Oh,
August.
wonderful.
awesome.
I'm gonna see you. Just me, but
Just you, but Lori's coming too, right?
no, Lori is not. Oh, you're getting only me. Lori cannot come out.
Oh
I'm
no.
actually coming out by myself.
Well, we will make sure that you have a fantastic experience.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. I'm actually excited. In fact, I just got in touch my friend Lauren and Pam Hoffman, who are Basot ambassadors, just put me in touch with their driver so that at least I won't be driving myself around there.
Yeah.
My mom
Awesome.
has no sound, so I think she's probably going to get a different device to figure it out.
Oh,
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, we might as well get some wine in our glasses because that's what this is all about, right? And Allison, did you get my message?
I did. I apologize. I'm on the phone all the time. I'm a recruiter, and so I often miss calls. It's been a long week for our family. We had the virtual funeral for my grandfather today, so
I'm sorry.
haven't gotten back to you. And I think it was supposed to be delivered today, or at least something was, but I had to go into the office, and my husband had left for work, I think maybe 30 minutes before, so I missed it, but that's okay. I have Trace.
That's what I'm drinking Trace too.
Awesome.
I love Trace. And it was open and I didn't want to ruin another bottle. So.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
We can. Hey, Karen.
we're all drinking.
I was on meetings on my headphones on my other computer, and the headphones were still on, and too much technology.
I know.
Not enough wine.
Right.
Agreed.
So what's in your glass, Karen?
I think it's Trace.
Okay.
It was open on the counter, and Tammy called me Saturday and said, you said you were going to come pick up the wine for the trivia night. What should we do? And I didn't get the message till yesterday, so I'll pick it up eventually.
It's a good reason to go over there.
Well, cheers, everyone.
Yes.
So we actually have the 17 Syrah in our glass. So if you remember, the end of 2017 was kind of the last year of the drought. So it really created some struggle with these vines, really delicious fruit characteristics. But the thing I love about it is kind of that Bing cherry nose. And it's really the backbone of what you're drinking is the Trace, the Syrah.
Mm-hmm. That's very good.
Mm. So we're going to do something different with the trivia night than what we did last time. So you're the guinea pigs. Have any of you heard about Kahoot?
Not until I read it on the thing that you said.
So Kahoot, they've been using it in schools for classroom participation. So you can preload it with questions and you get the kids to interact with answering the questions. and it keeps score. So Lauren, our digital coordinator, she populated it for me and created all of the questions. So some of the questions are going to be, oh, you put that in there? So we'll see how it works out. So if you go to actually.
So I have this one on my phone. You said Zoom. I'm reading. So it says, so here's the computer where Zoom is, and then I have this on my phone, and I press it on here.
So what you want to do is go to kahoot.it.
Okay. Well, you gave me a little link that says Kahoot, which is taking me to kahoot.it.
Oh, there it is right there.
On the
Okay.
phone, Robert?
Yeah, on your phone.
Okay.
And then
It says game pin.
so then I will give you a pin here
Okay.
in just a second.
Okay then. So I'll drink in the meantime.
Yeah.
I just got home. I can't believe we made it. So I apologize. I'm gonna eat a little bit.
Oh, I mean,
Okay,
well,
that's
no,
fine.
Necessary.
here I have.
So Kahoot.it, you said?
Kahoot.it.
Yep, kahoot.it.
CAHOOT?
Yes.
The link is in the bottom of the email, Mom.
Email?
Zoom and then the Kahoot.
Oh, in the email that we got yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Because I actually clicked on Kahoot first because I just scrolled down to the bottom like I always do and find that button. And I was like, this isn't it.
Oh, okay, AHOOT, not C.
I didn't.
That's why it was coming up with this strange website. Okay, I'm ready. I had all kinds of exclamation points and caution signs.
Okay then.
So now I'm at Kahoot. So I'm ready
All
for
right.
the pin.
So can you see?
Yeah.
Oh, Allison's got it. So here's your pin.
Oh, there. Okay. So,
And I'm following along on my phone so we can see the experience that you are getting as well.
do I need a nickname? I guess that's like my.
Who do you
real
want to
name.
be today, Jill?
I'll take Jill at this point. It's hard enough to be that one.
All right. So let's test your knowledge.
Oh, I love Adriana. I love that.
Thank you.
That's pretty.
It's actually the Greek spelling of the name. So I get to take the lead on some of the Greece questions.
Yes.
Ah,
We have an actual Greek.
All right. So
Yay. Oh, this isn't.
these are true and false questions. Are all wines vegan?
oh.
I don't think so.
Does it give you points for answering faster?
Yes, it does.
Oh, it said I was quick. Hope
That's
I'm
why I'm
right.
abstaining from answering because I have the answers.
No cheating.
Oh, and mine says slow and steady wins the race.
Do I need to
That's for you, Mom.
shall I
No.
contribute?
Apparently it doesn't like. Oh, there we go. That's correct. Yay. We all got it right.
We're on the podium.
So
Since there are three of us competing, that we all get.
I got 841 points.
you go, girl.
Probably means nothing, but
It means a lot to us, Jill.
yeah.
So we actually were vegan up until this last year so our wines are made in the vegan manner. We don't use any animal products for filtering, but we did start this last year using fish emulsion as a fertilizer in the vineyard. But again, it doesn't change the taste of the wines or really who we are.
No, and that makes that's a okay for those of us who aren't vegan. That's still wonderful.
I was
That's
gonna say, for those of us that wouldn't know the difference.
that's a good fertilizer.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
what does that add to the soil as opposed to maybe some other things?
Nitrogen mainly.
Yeah, nitrogen, but we use that's really kind of in our cover crop. So faba beans and sweet peas. There's some wheat in there, and that's all tilled into the soil to produce nitrogen. We also, when we planted the new vines, Sonoma Worm Farm produces a worm casting compost, and a scoop of that went into each of the holes with the new baby vines. And then we also run it through the irrigation lines as a tea. And that's super nitrogen rich and really has propelled production of fruit on those vines well ahead of normal standards. So normal standards.
One of the previous webcasts, and I now it's all come together.
Yeah. So it's normally for young fruit to be at year 3, they blend it in with another varietal. Year 2, we got enough fruit and quality fruit to create a standalone varietal. So it's really amazing stuff.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Next one. So, oh, there we go. Allison was quick at the draw.
Wow.
And I'm here to make sure that none of you are in last place.
Thank you, we appreciate it. Our egos need a little boost.
Next one. Oh, here's the Greek one.
Drinking to one's health began in ancient Greece when hosts would sip the wine to first show it wasn't poisoned.
Okay, Andriana, that's it talks about Greece, so you need this one.
True.
So yeah, the Greeks were always very afraid of poisoning. It happened a lot back in the day.
But a little olive oil or Windex for those of you who saw my big fat Greek wedding.
Or
Cures it all.
Or a little white vinegar. That's Yaya and Papu were all about white wine vinegar or olive oil.
If they had been poisoned or just to protect against?
That cures everything.
Protect against everything.
Okay.
Evil spirits, everything.
Okay.
All right, Allison, you're still in the lead.
I asked you if speed does something.
Yeah.
It does.
There is a right way and a wrong way to hold a wine glass.
I feel like I probably got it wrong.
That's not as easy.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right, so split.
no. So the answer is that there's a right way. You should hold it by the stem so your hands don't
warm
affect
it.
the temperature.
That's what it is, right? Yes.
Hold it by the stem.
Mother, how did we not
Yes,
get
sir.
Well, look at that, Jill. You're smoking hot. You've got flames next to your name.
I see that. I'm impressed.
This game also tells us there's a lesson behind every mistake when you get it wrong.
Does it really?
Yes.
You're in 4th place. Okay, next true and false. Take it away.
In ancient Greece, bubbles in wine were thought to be caused by evil spirits.
Sounds reasonable.
I don't have a connection. There it goes. I don't think so. Yeah. I missed that one out. Whoops.
Allison, Karen,
Oh,
you're
oh.
sneaking up behind. So actually, what happened was that they thought that the wine had gone through its full fermentation process and put it in the bottle, but after it went into the bottle, it continued to ferment, and that's where the bubbles came from.
Mhm.
So that's how you make sparkling wines. You make the base wine, you put it back into a bottle with yeast and sugar to create that second fermentation in the bottle, and that's how it produces the CO2 and the little tiny bubbles.
Do you make, I never asked, do you make your, does Ashley make the sparkling wine at Raccoon Riddle?
She does.
Oh,
We've Raccoon Riddle's kind of the only game in town.
Seemed like it. Yeah.
We've been looking for another facility, but it's painful.
Yeah, they said they've talked about the success being because it's specialized equipment, specialized everything. It'd be expensive to invest in it yourself, and so takes a group.
It does, and there's talks of other sparkling facilities putting
It
together.
become so much more popular. They've launched the potential, and everybody has a sparkling wine now.
Yeah.
Like,
And they have minimums, and I mean, we produce about 1,500 cases of sparkling a year. Or small peanuts for them.
yeah.
All right. Next, true and false. Most European wines are named after the different grape varietals used in the wine. True or false?
No, I don't want to.
It's correct. False. So they're primarily named based on the growing region or the chateau where the wine is grown.
Through my head after, I was like, I bet it's the region.
Difference between Europe and US.
Karen's taking the lead.
Woo!
All right. How about the German side of you?
Yes, there's a German wine made from frozen grapes called ice wine.
True
Ice
or
wine.
false?
Ice wine.
Alison, did you have any ice wine when you went on your trip to Germany and Austria?
No, I don't. Oh, see, I'm getting all these wrong. But I'm learning so much. Also, this one said, hey, pretty sure you can do better. I'm pretty sure I'm doing better. It's taunting me now.
Food is getting sassy.
I'm now in last place. It's also reminding me. No.
I will start throwing it.
I am not concerned. No, this is fun. I like it. In Germany, no, that's where I found the Gewürztraminer, but I don't remember if we had.
And Gruner Veltliner.
Gruner Veltliner, that what it was.
She's an athletic has an athletic training background, and they went to Germany to study with various sports medicine groups.
Germany, Switzerland.
Germany, yeah. So they got to do other things too.
Excellent.
And I got to experience it vicariously.
Yeah.
And I advise that no one, unless you like getting your ankles beat up, don't go luging. It was a
good to know.
They got to go on the luge at what Olympic in Switzerland?
No, this was at the lake that was Hitler's summer home.
Yeah,
I wish I knew the name of the town, but I only know it by Hitler's summer home.
I actually went luging. When you come down the Great Wall of China, there's 2 ways to get down, and you can luge to go down.
Wow.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
pretty
so wear
interesting.
ankle braces if you're going to do that.
Yeah, there's none of that there. This is China. They just strap you in and shove you down.
And the night before, so we got there the night before, we watched these children do their luge practice. Amazing.
Yeah.
And then I go, and there's one of these really big bank turns that, you know, you come down and you fly into the turn, you go around and you go down. No, the straightaway, I went bing, 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 like a pinball. And then I had to push myself along the turn because I had zero momentum. I was like, I had to push myself around the turn. And then I finally get to the end of the course at some point, and it's the big upshoot so that it stops. And silly me wore Converse that day. And it's an ice luge track. And up ahead, I see everyone. Apparently, everybody else went faster up that track because everyone was waiting at this. I was like, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. I almost didn't grab the sled, really heavy. And I'm like, how am I in Converse supposed to go up an icy track? And thank goodness for our kind of tour guide who took us around. He was like, turn around, turn around. And thankfully there was an exit right behind me.
Oh my God.
How do I get off this track? And they're like, did you have fun? Do you want to do it again? I said, give my turn to somebody else. I'm out. We're not doing this again. But thank you. It was an amazing experience, but a terrible in theory. I would have enjoyed watching more.
Yeah.
All right, so the ice vine, so that is actually grapes that are frozen on the vine itself. So they let them hang on the vine for a longer period of time, and it creates more sweetness in the wine. So those are more of kind of dessert wines.
Mhm. We don't
And
really have
Unfortunately, we're not going to have that in California anytime soon with global warming.
Exactly.
the one thing you might get is botrytis wine with the noble rot. If the conditions are just right and you happen to get wines that get the right kind of mold at the right time, you can get botrytis wine, which is Chateau de Chem is a botrytis wine. The noble rot.
The noble rot. All right, next one up. True or false? Do you want to do this? Hippocrates.
Hippocrates, the father of medicine, often prescribed wine as a treatment for his patients' ailments.
It sounds good to me.
I thought so too. Apparently, almost all of us thought so too. This is a great platform, by the way. This is really fantastic.
So thank you. So true, but it wasn't to ingest. It was to use it as a topical.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting? So
what?
I'd put a little on there and then a little on here.
Oh,
Well, here.
Right, a little dab behind each ear.
oh, look, Jill still has her flame.
I got a flame.
You're hot, Jill.
Not going there. But I do have good wine. That's the most important.
Yeah.
All right, next one up. True or false? How about women?
As a woman, women are more susceptible to the effects of alcohol, partly because of the number of enzymes in their stomach lining.
I lost my connection.
Yeah, it's been saying lost. Oh.
I know the answer to that too. It's yes.
It is true.
It is. I've had this discussion with my doctor.
Yeah, so it's the dehydrogenase enzyme that men have that women don't, and that enzyme can process alcohol or metabolize alcohol better, and women don't have it.
So it's a different enzyme, not the number of enzymes, which this question asked.
Our little chemical engineer.
You're actually correct.
And
There.
now-
Absolutely correct.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
see. Men have a higher active alcohol.
Good catch.
Okay.
So that was incorrectly worded, so I feel like we should just give everybody the point.
Well, it already did.
I mean,
Not necessary.
So I guess it's a ADH enzyme.
Okay. Good to know.
I know that enzymes play a role too in getting flushed.
mhm.
And that's why you can get more, which I think I get flushed sometimes.
I can ask my scientist chemist downstairs. That's why he's downstairs.
All right, next one up is a true and false. Champagne was invented by the Benedictine monk Dom Perignon.
Maybe not invented. That's the question.
Oh,
No cookie for me. I thought it sounded good.
Yeah, no, I mean, based on what you were just saying, I think, yeah, the champagne's been around a lot. He just popularized it.
peacock.
Kind of like Napa did. They popularized wine country. So
Yeah.
he is the one that popularized it.
Mhm.
It was an English scientist, Christopher Merritt, 30 years earlier.
Oh, I figured it was one of the Greeks or Turkish or Georgians or,
One would assume the Greeks. One, because we did most of everything. That was fantastic.
it was really, yeah.
God of wine. Yeah. All right. Well, Jill, you snuck up.
You go, girl.
No cookie for you. Oh my
I
goodness.
like, isn't that cute? No cookie for you.
So sassy, this cahoot. Okay.
No soup for you. No soup
I'm
for
glad I'm getting the full experience of getting, roasted by my own phone. So that's nice for
you.
us.
Yeah, it
to
is really
experience.
nice getting destroyed by your own phone.
Sometimes it's just good to know what we're in for. So
Okay, here we go. Next true and false.
Ooh.
There are three major types of wine: red, white, and rosé. They're also lesser known wines, including orange and blue wines.
Yes.
Does anyone watch Parks and Rec?
No.
Okay. When he drinks the blueberry wine.
I actually have orange wine in the house, so I know that there's
I enjoy orange wine.
Jill, you go. So orange wines are white wines that have been fermented on the skins, and that's where the orange color comes from. And blue wines are actually red and white grapes that are fermented on the skins.
So red and white fermented together
Together.
on the skins? Ah, I hadn't heard blue. I'd heard orange, but not blue.
Those are the peacocks outside her house. If you
Oh
can-
my God, I love it.
You can hear my peacock. They're not mine. They're the neighborhoods.
We have,
Oh my
we have,
gosh.
we have peacocks here too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have peacocks and turkeys in its spring, and the males are going nuts.
We have peacocks. We don't have turkeys, but we have peacocks. Peacocks, ducks, and geese.
we have a lot of turkeys out here in the valley.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it could be us.
I look forward to seeing. I don't think they like Florida weather. A little warm for them.
All right. Champagne bottles contain more pressure than a car tire.
Oh.
Yay! Everybody got
One
it
of it
right.
is true.
Almost everything. Just answer yes.
Who said no?
Me, I'm Sandra.
Oh, okay.
Adriana's throwing it. Not fair.
I'm making sure to be last.
So actually a champagne bottle contains about 70 to 90 pounds per square inch of pressure, while a tire is about 30.
Well, Adelson blew up a bottle of your Syrah in her wine fridge. So
Oh, did she really?
yeah, she put
Oh, no.
when she corked it after she drank it, she put like one of the champagne things, and apparently it didn't do a very good job, and the whole thing blew up all over the place.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
No, don't worry. We licked it off. It was fine.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I've driven home with one of those toppers in the bottle because it was left over, and put it in the back seat, and it shot open and hit the roof of the car.
Oh,
and
no,
it was like,
especially in the car.
drive-by shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out in Napa, I don't know about. Manhattan's a different story, but I don't know how many drive-by shootings you have in Hillsborough.
Yeah,
Maybe a drive-by turkey shooting.
right.
Hey, well,
That's
actually,
kind of-
here you'd have a drive-by iguana shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Oh,
Where
God.
did toasting start? Now, this is multiple choice.
Mm.
When in doubt? Let's see if I'm. Oh, I was gonna put that, and I said Greece just because you're Greek.
I did too.
Else is
You
Greek.
know, like it's
So,
gotta be Rome.
It does make sense that one would think it would be Greece, but the Romans really liked to copy ancient Greece. So at a certain point, I think.
Them damn Romans.
I feel like it might have actually started in Greece and then the Romans just assimilated it. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Strong chance I
that's
win.
my own personal feeling.
what was that, Allison?
That's only because of History of the World Part 1. If anyone knows the Mel Brooks movie, I'm pretty sure that's the reason I answered this.
Oh my goodness.
My
Now,
father.
just so you all know, researchers just found ticks on California beaches carrying Lyme disease
Hmm.
because we don't have enough problems right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so well, the Northern California beaches aren't that inviting anyway, so
Oh, I love them though. They're they're so
Bikini.
pretty.
they're pretty. You can wear a lot of clothes on the Northern California beach.
This is very true.
Yeah, and it's not Florida weather water either.
Oh, no, you go to look at the beach. You don't go running in
Indeed.
like you would here. It's a little
Mhm.
different. Plus, you don't have
It's also
driftwood.
a great white shark breeding ground and quite a vicious undertow. So
Mhm.
there's many reasons we do not get in the water.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too exciting. That great shark breeding ground really, that doesn't sound too sexy. I gotta tell you.
Not for humans, no.
But sitting on the beach watching the waves in Northern
That's-
California is delightful.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
beautiful. It's
But even
mesmerizing.
even when I was in Southern California, though, I still wouldn't go in the water. I mean, I went to the beaches; they're beautiful, but
Water is still freezing.
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going. Although here we have a lot of sharks now too, so I'm not really going. And we had a great white the other day.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. No, thank you.
And I'm a diver.
Oh, I'm a bubble watcher, so I understand. I'm the bubble watcher.
I
Great
view from
diving.
afar.
That's why I'm a bubble watcher. I let everyone else go in, and I like watch. Bye.
All right, so let's take a commercial break. So
Oh, I got yelled at.
you would have had the Movedra, and the three of you, well, actually the four of you, Lori, would have received the last 4 bottles that we had of the 18 Movedra. So the 19 is not going to be released until October, and that'll be in the wine club shipment.
I'll make sure
But-
to hold on to that.
Oh my gosh, we ended up, when we replanted the front of the property with Grenache and Chardonnay, back in the back of the property, we planted more Movedra. And generally it's used as a blending grape in the trace, so with other Rhone varietals. But based on the proximity of our property to the creek and the temperate climate, it's created a Movedra that has these really incredible characteristics. So more of those dark cherry characteristics. And Ashley is aging it much like she does the Cabernet, and adding a little more oak regiment to it. So you get more of that violet and vanilla on the nose, and then those dark cherry characteristics on the mouth. it's really amazing. I've worked in another winery that produced a Mourvedre, but they blended it with 10% Grenache just to give it more body and flavor. This doesn't need anything at all. Saying that, since the 4 of you got our last 4 bottles of the Grenache or the Mourvedre, I'm pouring the Grenache,
Well,
which is
thank you for your sacrifice.
yeah,
We will appreciate it when we get it.
which is really one of my all-time favorites. I'm a big Grenache and Pinot Noir fan, and Ashley comes from a Pinot background, so she really understands the delicate nature of how to work with this varietal, and it's got all those kind of violet and orange blossom characteristics. It's a treat.
So when was the theft, in 2019 or 2020?
The theft was in 2018.
2018, okay.
So we weren't able to produce sparkling Mataro that year.
That's right.
And so every bit of it that we were able to salvage went into the trace. But we always do a saignée, which is the first press of the juice off from the grapes, and that's usually discarded. But we saved it, the saignée on the Grenache and the Mourvedre, and we had extra Syrah, so we pulled that in and did a saignée on that and blended those 3 together to make the Rosé de Trace. So that was the first year we did that, 2018, and now it's something that we're doing on a regular basis because it was such a hit with club members.
Yes.
And what
And
was
I love it because it's that true provincial style rosé.
and I hate to bring it up, but what
Back
theft are we
up to the
talking
kitchen and
about?
get some more wine.
Okay, and then we'll start again. And in September, we're releasing a standalone Grenache Rosé, and it's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Because of the fires, we had contracts and the fruit was sold. They ended up pulling out. So we ended up harvesting everything that we had planned on, plus an additional 2 tons of Grenache, and did a complete press off, no skin contact. So there's no opportunity for smoke taint at all. And it turned out beautiful.
That's gonna be outstanding.
Well, I just got my second shot today, my second vaccine dose. So
Congratulations.
I'm jealous. Mine's not till May 10th.
Are you team Pfizer or team Moderna?
I'm Team Moderna.
I got Pfizer. That's what they had, and she's
Pfizer.
J&J. So we got all 3.
We've got every house is represented.
Right.
And Karen, you've had both?
I had just the J&J.
Oh,
They offered it at Dad's Care Center, J&J, right before the recall or
Mhm.
the pause.
It's fine.
We're
My doctor said it was garbage and you're fine.
Yeah, I'm not concerned. I just been telling everybody I know, if you find me, tell the paramedics what I've had, but
You're gonna be fine.
yeah, no,
Those medical bracelets.
I know.
right.
We should
But-
really.
That's
but no
not-
problem, no problem. So but Allison's point is she is coming first weekend in August, so we've got
Oh, Allison, I'll see you. I'm leaving. I'll be there till the 2nd. So
As you
I'm coming in the 23rd. I'm going home the 2nd.
whatever the Wednesday is. I don't know. My
We
return
will
flight.
still
I
have our
can't
masks
go.
on, but by
Oh.
August, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to
Hey.
happen. I mean, we continue to see easing with.
In Florida, they're gonna do away with masks outside.
That actually just happened, I think
He did the
today.
CDC.
Yeah, the CDC
Yeah.
came out with it. And remember, DeSantis follows everything, so my governor is gonna
Yeah, for vaccinated people, fully vaccinated,
Yep.
CDC is accepting.
The thing is, though,
Math.
Karen, like, think about it. Okay, I agree with that. But now you're walking down the street. How do you know if someone's fully vaccinated or not?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing my mask for a while,
Yeah.
and I have to for work. So it's going to be part of our routine for quite some time.
Our courts, my court is not opening up at least till October. Both Miami and Broward will not open till October. Palm Beach is opening up, which is interesting. But I think they're still going to have Zoom hearings, but I haven't been inside a courthouse in months. And when I come out there, I have 2 hearings and I'm going to do them by Zoom.
Yeah. I had several court hearings going through the adoption process of my grandson, and they were all Zoom.
Yeah, us too for family court.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, who's ready to go on?
let's go. Let's drink some more and let's go.
I'm ready to get a lot of questions wrong.
Okay. Here we go.
My connection doesn't like this.
Oh, actually, Karen's taking the lead.
Oh my.
A slim lead.
Okay.
Oh, and Allison, you're hot.
Yeah, Allison has the.
I mean, I got some ground to make up. We're getting there.
All right, why don't you take this one?
Okay, here we go.
Not all wines improve with age. What percentage of wines should be consumed within a year of production?
Wow, that's tough because that's been changing.
I don't know if I'm right. Oh, I was close. Damn it.
What?
I said 80. I don't disagree with that.
90% of wines should be consumed within production, a year
I
production.
knew that's the trend. That's what many winemakers are trying to make for the market, which doesn't have the patience to put wine down. But
Well,
you know,
and
that-
it's, if you go to the grocery store to buy a bottle of wine, I think there was a study recently, 90% of wines are consumed within 24 hours.
That was it.
So they're not really cellaring what's coming from the store. It's for immediate consumption, which we can respect.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
So this score is wrong because mine didn't change on the screen.
That's because you didn't get it right.
I know, but it should have. Oh, but it should have gone
What
down.
did you say,
it should have gone down.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, I think it just keeps you the same if you get it
Oh,
wrong.
I
It
see.
only
Because Jill and I got it wrong, and
away.
Allison got it right.
Mhm.
it gives
Okay.
points, but it doesn't take them away. So
There you go. I like
We
that.
could change that.
Good,
I
good.
know. You are the guinea pig, so let us know what would make your experience
I'm good.
ideal.
You're good. Okay.
20 points.
I'm only doing this because Allison is the trivia queen. She loves this, and I'm never good at trivia.
I
So
love trivia. I'm not great at wine trivia. I try. There's a
Well, now you will be. The next time there's a
Yeah.
wine question trivia.
my claim to fame, and I don't even remember what winery it is. You're gonna have to help me out, Mom. But we did a blind vertical tasting, and it was myself, my best friend, my brother and his probably girlfriend at the time, and then Mom and Dad. And you know how much my father is a know-it-all, especially with wine. And my best friend and he and I got it all right. You had to guess which year, what the weather was that year. I don't know what other pieces to it, but we won, and I will to the day I die, because I will never again beat my father at some form of wine guessing game, especially tasting.
that was at Coruscant with cabs.
Was it Coruscant? Yep.
Yep, that was good.
Sounds like a sommelier in the making.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm going to be out there from Wednesday to Monday. So if you guys need any extra help, or, another employee in the tasting room.
Good to know. Fully vaccinated, ready to go. I like this.
It is busy season.
I'll stay longer. My
Be
Riddle-
careful what you wish for.
I know.
Oh, I know who I'm doing my tasting with.
We'll go sneak off into the vineyard.
Special request for Allison.
Wait, what about me?
I know.
This is about me, right?
Not about us.
Well, of course I was
About the
going to do
wine.
with you and Adriana, but first I have to have Allison because no one knows who she is. So I have the person who is going to do the tasting and they don't even know who she is. I like that. That's called your ultimate VIP experience.
Exactly.
How did you get her? You had to do the trivia question. 'Cause
Yeah.
All the bottles.
Oh.
We're gonna go hide a table in the vineyard somewhere. No one's gonna find us for a while. It'll be all right.
Ooh, that I like. That would be.
Oh, Allison and I go way back.
That's the ultimate outdoor experience.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay, next one up. About how many bottles does
Oh,
1
darn.
ton of grapes produce?
Some of these are obscure.
Dave knows this. I don't.
let's see if I'm close.
Why we didn't invite him.
Ah,
Was that you, Allison?
I was close.
There we
getting
go.
there, guys. You guys just have to get one more wrong and I'll catch up again.
I'm on it.
Not likely.
100, I would say.
I mean, likely. It is likely.
So 720 bottles.
In a ton. So how many barrels is a ton?
Hey Siri.
Sorry.
That's 1 second.
And then it's gonna ask you what
Because
size
that's
barrel.
what they usually talk about, it is the number of barrels they make, and then I have trouble converting barrels into bottles.
Alexa said 300 bottles.
Oh,
But it produces a little bit more than 2 barrels of wine. So 1 ton of grapes yields about 60 cases or 720 bottles.
yes, that's
Okay.
thanks.
All right.
Okay, next one up.
Next one up.
Andriana, you're gonna take this one.
All right. Oh, I do like this one. What is the fear of wine called?
I certainly don't have it.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of mine either, but
Ergo
You go.
well, if you're an oenophile, it would only make sense that oenophobia is the
Uh-huh.
I took Latin for a day in high school. My brother told me to take Latin, and I think the Latin teacher was my, I guess what you would call a homeroom.
Mm,
We call it advocacy group.
Mhm.
And I took it for a day, maybe a week. Maybe I gave it a week. And I
I
said,
gave it a week.
we're going back to French. It's too confusing.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
getting-
You want to come say hi?
What do you got?
We've got
Hey, Dave.
Robert.
Hi.
Andriana, you haven't met before, and you've met Jill and our daughter.
Great. How are you guys doing?
Nice to meet you.
Very well.
We're
your
having
wife is
fun.
winning.
Wonderful.
We're doing trivia.
Best first
Wine
day
trivia,
ever.
not kidding.
Yeah, Andriana just joined us. Hawes has gone back over to Napa. He's 5 minutes from his home.
Mm,
And Andriana has been in the valley for many years, and we've worked together on driving traffic to Dry Creek Valley. And we're fortunate to have her on Team Amista.
great. Welcome.
Wonderful.
I've got to run. I've got another meeting, unfortunately.
No
Okay,
worries. Very nice to meet you.
good to see you, Dave. Okay, next one up is how many varieties of wine grapes
Oh,
exist in the world?
it's not high enough.
Ah,
Yeah.
Was that you, Allison?
Yes, it was.
You can tell from the celebration.
Yeah.
Bringing it back 3 in a row.
Doing
My
the
answer streak was lost, but I can still turn the tables.
It's anybody's game, really, at this
Yeah,
point.
this one says my answer streak was lost. No one said it would be easy.
I got that one too. A little depressing there.
Mine says, get ready for a comeback. And I'm like, touche.
Yeah,
Chance.
good for that.
Of
Oh
the
my
10,000 varieties of wine grapes, approximately how many are actually used to produce wine?
Oh, who knows?
Someone does.
Oh,
Look at
You. Oh,
Oh, okay, okay.
boy, I'm
Allison
getting
takes the
down.
lead.
Allison is now in the lead.
coming back.
Coming back there.
And she's got that streak. 4 answers in a row. Wow.
They give you your losing streak, Mom?
No, that was mine.
Not yet. It just says it's not over yet. Just yet. It's just like I got what Jill got last time.
Take another sip. It's not over yet.
I think I'm gonna
Good
get one
idea.
this time, just to
Very warm in here.
throw
Just
things,
shake things up.
just to be fun.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, Jill.
Can you make it a little cooler?
This country is the 5th largest wine producing country globally. However, it is the leading market for red wine.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I'm doing it on my screen.
Mm.
Yes!
Something inside me said it had to be China because that
They
was-
are, that's all they do is drink red wine.
They've been, yeah, they buy out all the Burgundy and all the expensive European wine, and
Save some for us. We don't
It's
need it.
crazy.
You got your wine.
What?
See, I'm going to be a great tasting room associate or whatever you call it. We don't need wine from China or Burgundy. They're going to
This is your first training right here. Great.
All right. Karen takes the lead.
Oh my.
Karen takes the lead.
How many different species of oak can be used for wine barrels?
oh my goodness. There's no way.
How are
Anyway.
there that many species of oak in general? I didn't know.
Hungarian, and American, and
That's so yeah.
French, and
Uh-oh.
Do we use any Hungarian oak or is it only French?
Oh boy.
I almost did 400.
Buddy.
Stuck with
There's
it.
answer
Oh.
lost. There's a lesson behind every mistake.
I got sorry, no cookie for you.
I got, we believe in you. That's sad.
I got ouch.
ouch!
You missed that one.
Yeah, ouch.
The shade coming from my phone right now. It's- ooh.
All right, let's do a couple more and then we are finished. A wine that lacks odor now, but may develop a pleasant odor later on is referred to as, oh, this is bizarre.
Oh,
I've never heard this before.
Plonk? Oh. I was hoping it was plonk.
I just
Dumb.
wanted to say plonk too.
Me too, but I
Just for
thought it was
funsies.
lame. You all got it wrong.
interesting.
Childhood.
So what was the right answer?
Dumb.
Dumb.
That's unfortunate.
Huh.
I would
Okay.
like- the new PC word should just be plonk. Spread the word.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
When you're in the tasting room, we will make it a thing.
I'll refer to it as plonk. My new wine definition sheet.
In ancient Rome, which of the following ingredients did the Romans add to their wines?
Yay!
Seemed like a good choice.
Ooh, it's getting
I know.
tight.
20 points. Let's go, Jill.
Okay, here we go. Why don't you take this one?
What wine was consumed by the founding fathers to celebrate the signing of the Declaration of Independence?
Hmm.
Ooh, I had a feeling. That was my other guess.
You know what? I'm bummed out because I almost put that.
Mhm.
I thought it
Mom,
was-
did you get it?
Mhm.
Did you know that or did you guess?
It was either Madeira or Port, and Madeira from that era was because they got wine from Europe, and it had to last over on the ships
Over,
to
that's
France. They didn't make that. There wasn't a wine industry here
No.
at that time.
Look. One of them?
There you go.
Karen pulls away.
Ahead. Here we go. Where is the oldest winery in the United States located?
Dang, I feel like
Oh boy.
from that wine book. I mean, there's a lot out there, but
Yeah.
I always get. I'm like second. I'm like I think
like
it's New York, but I'm gonna put
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts just in case.
Felt like it.
we landed there. Why not, right?
I know.
Yeah, no.
Karen, now you're smoking
New
hot.
York has so much in the Finger Lakes region. It made sense that it was on the East Coast. It was a guess. Totally.
We actually, the Long Island is actually overtaking the Finger Lakes region. With the
Oh,
number of
that's
wineries.
right. I've read that.
It's fabulous. The East End, as a Long Island girl, that used to be potato farms, not anymore.
All right. We good for a few more questions?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
my cartridge is gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, mine was sputtering. So
Oh, we will give our newest employee, Allison, a moment.
Yeah.
She's on the clock right now.
yeah, she's on. I can't wait to go to the tasting room.
So,
Alice, please.
Andrena, Allison had her bridal shower at Amista out in the
Oh,
in August at Labor Day weekend of 2019.
Oh, wow.
In the back under the oak tree, 95 degrees that day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Our guests didn't drink a whole lot of wine
Really?
except for Ed.
Very chilled wine.
Ed drank the Chardonnay.
Yeah.
I'd be drinking.
And then we had Amista wine for her wedding that October in Illinois. So she's a seasoned Amista family member.
Indeed. But she expands her tasting palette too.
I have not been back to California actually since that weekend for my bridal shower. So these virtual sessions have saved me over the last year.
Know that feeling.
I grew up in Silicon Valley, went to college in Southern California. Stupidly.
Where in Silicon Valley?
Pardon me?
Where in Silicon Valley?
In San Carlos?
Yeah, I grew up in Mountain View.
Yeah.
Can I ask where you went to high school?
Menlo?
Menlo School in Atherton.
Menlo Atherton, yeah.
No.
Not Menlo Atherton, but Menlo School.
Menlo School, okay.
Yes.
I was a St. Francis Lancer.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was a Vicksburg Bulldog.
All right.
All right, here's the next one. Which of the following is true when it comes to chilling your wines?
I have to answer in a way that will make you very upset. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well,
15.
being in Michigan, that's what you would do.
Okay.
Put the ice cubes in. Oh my.
Right.
Being in the Midwest, I am not surprised.
Oh, they do it here too. Oh my God, it's so insulting.
Amber, I love her. but she hosted some woman doing like it was like a Tupperware party, but for wine. I'm not quite sure what company it is. She did a little trivia. She said, "How is rosé made?"
Oh.
I raised my hand, answered, said, "Nope. We mix together white wine and red wine." Oh no.
Maybe in your house,
Guys are
but
on the
nowhere
phone right
else.
now? Is this feels like an emergency.
Oh my God.
I was like, where am I right now? I said, okay, I guess so. Needless to say, I did not purchase any wine that day.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's awesome.
I am so sorry you had that experience. We're
So
here
we,
to
we
heal.
upped what we what we were sending her to as recompense.
Save me from the Midwest crazies out here.
Oh my.
I did join a wine club. I think just one, kind of by where O'Hare is, Roseville. There are some wineries out here. Cooper's Hawk is a big chain, and they do some wine. Not been thrilled by a lot of theirs, but nor their food.
I just stopped my membership, actually. That's really funny because I was like, why am I paying for this when
Yeah,
the food used to be better, I think. The food's really.
But there's one, and I like going to talk about wine, and I want to learn about it because it's fun, and I know some, I don't know a lot. There's always things to learn. It's always fun to hear about the weather and the soil and where it was grown and everything. These poor people out here know absolutely nothing about the wine that they are serving. And I was like, oh, this is just not even cutting it. So I don't really think I've gone to another winery out here for fear that it's just gonna fall flat. I'm spoiled. I have to say.
Allison, the only wine that we have out here is we have Schneebly's Winery, which is a fruit wine. Try lychee nut wine. Oh, wait, hold on. I could show you, actually. Here we go.
Oh, there
A
you go.
lovely beach rosé
With a
With the
flamingo.
with a flamingo on
It
it.
is a pretty color, but
I mean, it's funny because when they do the tasting, they don't say anything about Chyrah or anything. These people, this isn't very good. It's fruit wine, folks. This is not a beautiful Pinot Noir. Come on. What's really scary, though, is, and I won't tell you what winery this is, but this is a California winery, and they're pretty close colors there.
Does anyone want to?
We don't, no judging.
No. The night that I met my mother-in-law, I brought the sweepstakes winning Zinfandel from Dry Creek Valley from Wilson Winery. It was a Sawyer Vineyard Zinfandel, and I was so proud because I was on a college budget, and I had this $50 bottle of wine that I didn't get a discount on, and I was just gonna really impress them. And she took one sip and went, "Oh, that's so bitter," and went and got some flat diet 7-Up and some ice cubes and put it in. And my then boyfriend, now husband, grabbed my hand under the table and he just went, "I love you. I love you. I love you," over and over. And so yes, we bring white Zinfandel when she would like wine.
That
So,
was one of her mother's favorites, white Zin in a box.
yeah.
And then we just pour the red wine for ourselves and pour the entire contents of a bottle into 2 glasses, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It works.
My
Why
mother
waste
was
good red wine?
Exactly.
a big white Zin fan.
Mhm.
And whenever I go back to Michigan, I always ship a case ahead. And unfortunately, one of the rosé bottles was corked. And I opened it up, I poured it, I smelled the glass and went, "Oh." My family wanted to try it. And I said,
No.
"Okay,
Oh no.
try this. And then I want you to try what it should be." Which do you prefer?
They love the cork.
They love the corked bottle.
No. Oh, that hurt my heart.
Oh my God, that's painful.
I have no idea where I get my taste from. Anyway, let's go on to the next question.
It's brutal.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
If one glass of wine is made of roughly one cluster of grapes, approximately how many grapes are in one glass of wine? Oh, if one glass of wine is made roughly with one cluster of grapes.
Mine will not allow me to answer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck.
Oh, shucks, Jill. Sorry. You're
Yeah,
out.
no, I'm out. Oh, wait, here we go. That was weird.
Yeah, I think it was.
Ooh.
Oh,
The
Okay.
answer is 75 to 100 grapes. We have little tiny grapes. The wine grapes are not the same grapes that you would obviously purchase in the store. You
Those
wouldn't
big
want to eat
orange
them.
ones.
Yeah, you wouldn't really want to eat them off the vine because the tannins in the seeds and in the skin are so heavy, and they're very, very sweet pulp, but just not really conducive to table grapes, to eating grapes.
we've been fortunate to have a couple of experiences, boutique experiences, cutting, harvesting, and
Mhm.
and so I was thinking about those, but it's not just one cluster of grapes; it's what goes into one.
Yeah.
Next up.
Why is a wine glass typically only filled about 1/3 of the way? Start answering the
To limit
correct one.
Know
alcohol.
the answer, but it won't.
That's filling.
There we go.
At my
Yay!
wedding,
There we go.
at
The
my
leaves some
wedding,
room for a swirl.
You gotta be able to swirl it.
I
Gotta
wanted
get
to
that
drink
air in there.
space and dance at my wedding. And so they had these small, not great wine glasses. And so every time I would go up to the bar, they knew just pour me a little bit in the cup so that I can dance, but also have my glass of red wine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't want it on the dress.
No.
Someone
Yeah, 'cause it was, I think at your wedding, it was Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
We
We
had a
had-
girl, one of my friends, a few months before accidentally spilt her glass of red wine on another friend in her wedding dress, her satin ivory wedding dress on her wedding day. So it was my goal to avoid her as much as possible at my wedding, which I felt very bad about, but I stuck to sparkling blanc de blanc and just
Yeah.
danced away.
The pictures were done at that point for the most part, so I said that's okay.
Yeah.
And you plan to only get married once. So who cares if the dress gets stained?
Exactly. We're almost at 10 years, so we keep joking that we're going to have a lease renewal ceremony. We're going to re-up the lease
Re-up the lease.
with modified terms, obviously.
Okay, ladies, I've got you smoked.
You.
Okay, we're gonna do one last question, so play it well.
Okay, well, if I get my connection back.
Okay. How many glasses of apple juice would you have to drink to get the same amount of antioxidants as a
Wow.
glass of wine?
Ugh. Who knows?
No idea.
20 glasses.
Thank
I
you,
was
Robert.
good.
Wow.
You know, I'm so mad at myself. I can't.
I appreciate
second-
my answer.
And there's one more question. that I think
Okay,
we should end
okay,
with, just
we can do it.
because we got to bring it back around to Greece.
Oh God.
On this beautiful world tour, we're just going to
Okay,
begin and
okay.
end.
They're pretty
I
sure I
have it.
could do better, and they're not letting me go back to even get the questions. They're so mad at me.
Aw.
Here we go.
I can't get the question.
Oh, Allison's smoking hot. She's gone
Yeah.
into second
Well,
place.
question.
Okay.
Here we go.
For everything. The Greek god of wine is Dionysus. What is the name of his Roman counterpart?
Okay, I can't answer because it's making me log back in.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll wait for you, Jill.
Wait a second. No, don't worry about it. It's gonna take too long. You guys win. I lose. It's okay.
No, I'm sure you got in third. Your phone will tell you that.
Jill, you're going to be a winner when you come out here.
That's more important. I'm more excited to be out there. I like that idea.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.
Everybody got it right. Bacchus. All right.
See, there you go. Third.
Third. See, there we go. There we go.
Woo!
Woohoo! Right.
Karen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well,
That
Rob,
worked.
Robert and Adriana, thank you so much. This has been fun. We needed this today.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you for making this the
Yes.
best first day ever.
Yes.
It's your first day?
Today is my first day at Amista.
Congratulations. That's
Welcome to the
wonderful.
family.
I'm so proud that I'm no longer playing video games on the couch. Ordering takeout.
Tending her garden.
Mhm.
Got really good at gardening tomatoes this last
Well,
year.
you'll be
Real
tending
good.
garden here now, so. My
Yeah.
dog ate my tomato. I had tomatoes too here, and my dog ate all. It's very interesting. The ones that were ripe, he ate, and the ones that weren't ripe, he left.
Oh my goodness.
Mine used to do that at their house. She would just go gently, so gently pluck just the tomato up.
Exactly what mine did.
Oh.
Not bite anything up. She just gently
No,
pulls.
because I went out to go. I'm like, wait, I went to go harvest. I'm like, they're not here.
What kind of dog?
A dorgy.
Dorky. I love anything with a corgi.
That's it.
Oh.
Exactly what the
Oh.
queen.
Is that a dachshund corgi?
It is.
Oh my
That
goodness,
sounds- I
Allison,
don't-
that's your dog.
He's
That sounds
amazing.
amazing.
Jill, you need to
Dog
send us
behind my
pictures.
husband.
I will. And you know the sad part is he was returned to the shelter 5 times.
Aw.
He was this is a sick. He was about to be euthanized. They're like, Joe, we're very sorry, but he's being returned to the shelter for the 5th time. I'm like, he's mine. He's mine. I'm taking. Don't worry, he's ours. We're taking him. Don't worry.
My
Best
little
dog,
peanut-
best dog I've ever had.
Yeah.
Karen, I mean, oh my God, this dog he's fabulous.
I almost wish that they would do like they do dating services, but for dogs, because it's really about the right fit.
Yeah, it is.
And finding a person that really meshes with that dog.
He's the most and like we look at each other and we're just like, we don't understand. We're like,
Yeah.
this dog is the best dog. And I agree with you. The thing I don't understand is because when they euthanize the dogs because of the space, it's like, in fact, let me see. Can you see him? I don't know if
Oh. Yeah, Allison Allison recently lost a dachshund Chihuahua mix.
That was that age,
About-
actually. A day before my 30th birthday,
Oh my goodness.
I had to put her down. But
Oh.
I'm trying to adopt another dachshund. I submitted an application and my husband has no idea. It's a little black. It's good with kids and other dogs. And I want to go meet it just to see.
They're great. I mean, I gotta tell you, I've had Shih Tzus. I rescued Shih Tzus up till now. And I am absolutely in love with this dog. I can't tell you how much he's fat, and I wouldn't have looked twice at him. And I'm so wrong because he turned out to be the best dog I've ever had.
Oh, I tried to adopt the other dog that was in there with Peanut, and the other dog wouldn't really get close to me, but Peanut came right up. And then I have another one, Moxie. That's who was eating all the tomatoes in their yard. And she's a husky Malamute Weimaraner mutt.
Ooh.
She's a little weirdo. and we love her for it. But
It's great mix.
she is very selective when it comes to what dogs, but this little dog, this little Peanut was her baby. It was her baby. She loved her. They were sisters. And so I got to find her another little companion.
Yeah,
Play around.
they
with.
become family. I
No,
mean,
absolutely.
it's
Yeah. She's doing
Yeah.
well, but I just had to get her pain meds yesterday. Her poor little
Aw.
hands. Anyways.
Arthritis, but so Jill, would you be willing to ask Robert to share your email with us? And
Oh, absolutely.
we'll share your email. Robert, would you share then
yeah, I'll connect
Absolutely.
everybody.
the emails?
Allison, if we're out there at the same time, I would love to see you.
I'm thinking tonight I might just actually change my flight and be out there for a week. If that's the first time I can come home, I don't think 3 days is enough.
I
No, it's
actually,
Not at all.
I actually booked the flights a couple of days ago. I'm out there from the 23rd and I'm going on a red eye on the 2nd. And I already booked the hotel. And if you don't have a hotel, book it quickly.
No, their house. Their
Okay, good. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
We're-
Duh.
Right.
Santa Rosa, yeah.
No, I'd stay with mom too. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd stay in a hotel. I love my mother, but not
Because
that.
my father becomes my DD. He'll just drive me.
Well,
wherever
see
he
that,
wants.
unfortunately, my father passed away 2 years ago, and that would have been the same thing. And my dad didn't drink, so my father used to drive us around, but I would love to see, I mean, I'll be out there by myself. The only people I know, a few people out there, but love to meet you in Amista so I could see everyone there. I could see Robert and I could see Adriana, and Adriana and I are gonna have a good time. So I'm very excited. I really am. I can't wait.
Well,
Hey,
Robert and Adriana,
Will you-
thank you so much for doing this for us tonight.
Absolutely. We
you.
love how much you support us, and you've all been on multiple virtual tastings of ours, and keep your eyes peeled because there's going to be more upcoming opportunities. And
I registered for the chips one already.
Yep. She just
Excellent.
emailed me, so we'll get all signed up too.
And there's been some talk about a 4th of July-ish one. We'll see what happens.
we have some new ideas.
I like it. I like
4th of
Red,
July
white, and
is always
kaboom or
a-
something. Yeah.
it.
You know what you guys have to do? A mixing one.
That was fun.
Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah.
That one, Amber still talks about it. She loved that one.
Awesome.
That was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, we'll get another mixing one going, and I'm gonna lean on Ashley for that because she's the mixologist. Oh, and by the way, the sip song tasting that we did with the French 75,
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Tara-
we're doing, isn't
Tara
that
came
another one?
over yesterday and
Oh,
we shot
good.
pictures for the sparkling Grenache and her spring gin, and the cocktail is amazing.
So you were talking about that maybe in May.
It's gonna be May 20th, so keep your
Okay.
eyes peeled on the website.
Okay, we'll be there.
Okay,
I
We're
still
gonna
have my
all set
absinthe.
together.
I'm like every little, I spritz a little into the drink and I save it.
It was so
she
fun.
made
So
she
good.
makes this little raspberry liqueur that is the aperitif that goes in it. It's phenomenal.
That
Oh.
sounds wonderful.
Karen, Allison, and I will be there.
That's
Oh,
right.
Well, I look forward to meeting all of you in person very, very
Yes.
soon. Thank you
Excellent.
for
Same
making
here.
it absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Big
Thank
you.
hugs to
you all.
all
This
of you.
was
We look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you
Wonderful
soon.
evening.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys and congratulations on your first day. Wonderful.
you.
You did great.
Yes.
Oh, well, cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.